Hey everyone, I wanted to make a quick and dirty video on a new product I got last week. It's the Jet flip top table, and I just wanted to quickly go through it so you guys could get a kind of a visual of what I have, and just kind of talk to you quickly on the features, and does it do exactly what it's supposed to do, and really the final opinion for me is, was it worth the $300 price tag that I paid? So let's just jump right into it, and just bear with me on the camera. I'm alone today, so I'll try to get you guys as close as you can just to kind of see everything. But as you can see, it's fairly self-explanatory. I did add some casters on the bottom from Amazon. I think it cost me like, I don't know, another $20. They weren't that bad. But as you can see, I have my DeWalt 734 on it, and it is a fairly tall footprint. You'll see when I flip it down that from the top of this knob to this is pretty tall. I don't know the exact dimensions, but on the bottom you can see that these are able to put a shelf on here if you want. There's some holes, but when I did some measurements, I moved these down just far enough so that this would clear it. I did some measurements also to move these all the way down to put a shelf, and it still wasn't going to leave me very much room. So it's probably difficult for Jet to make a cart that would be helpful for every single benchtop tool out there. But I think what I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to leave the shelf out of it. I want to invest in a drum sander, just a smaller one. I'm kind of thinking the Jet 1020. So I'm just going to leave this other side empty for now, and we'll see how that goes. But you can see it's steel construction. Again, I bought the casters, but the top is made from a melamine MDF. I'm not quite sure. I was hoping it would be steel for the price, but it's not. Let's just get this flipped real quick so you guys can see. There's two knobs on each side. Just pull one here, we turn it around, we pull one here, and it flips. And with anything like this, you got to just be really careful. Believe it or not, that planer weighs more than the table. I think the table is like 50 pounds total. I think that planer is closer to 70 pounds. But these just lock back into place. And there you have it. Then of course, when you want to flip it, you pull the pins, flip it back up, which you got to be really careful. For me anyway, is I have to lock the wheels, because when you go to pull this, you kind of want to start pulling the cart back, and it could get really tippy on you. So you got to be careful with that. I do plan on cutting these bolts off just to kind of alleviate some of that, them sticking up right now. Because what I thought about doing in the interim is actually gluing a couple pieces of 3/4 inch plywood, drill some holes in them for this footprint, and then I actually have another tabletop right now. I could actually just fit that top over these holes if I absolutely had to have another table. So that being said, it's been working out really well. It tucks away nice. It's easy to get out. It flips nice. I know that there are lots and lots of videos out there on making your own flip top table, and I have been thinking of that here in the last couple months. I saw this. I was down at a Woodcraft a few weeks ago, and then so I was, kind of deciding whether I wanted to spend the money, and I went ahead and bought it to get it here, figure out if it was worth the price. And really, my opinion is I don't think it's worth $300. That's pretty hefty for a cart. I'm sure you could build one a lot cheaper and more effective. You could probably add some other features as well. We probably can add some sides to this, add some hangers, and kind of just build off of this. But really, I was hoping to kind of see something like this in the 200 and maybe at most the 250 range. but I know with everything prices going up, everything is just getting that much more expensive. So kind of have to weigh the pros and the cons. When I bought this and put it together, it took me like 15-20 minutes compared to building a cart. Got to get the plywood, got to get everything going. I'm not even quite sure how those are constructed. I think there's a rod that goes through the center, and there's a lot of other features and time frame that it takes to make one of those. But I just wanted to make this quick and quickly go through in case anybody was actually thinking about getting one. But am I glad I got it? Yes. I think getting another tool on here will be very helpful. But again, I still think the $300 is a little steep. But I think so far, all the other products that I've received or that I've gotten purchased from Jet, nothing has disappointed me yet. So far, this has been great. So just wanted to make this real quick. If you guys have any other questions or any other features or anything that I didn't point out, I know this is a fairly quick video and I'm talking pretty fast, but I just wanted to get something out there for you guys. So hit me a comment, ask me anything you want, and we'll see you next time.